Welcome guys to my YouTube channel, and today we are going to create a guest list app for Eden's sister who has a birthday in a few days. Now she can store the guest name in this app, and then she can open it whenever it's her birthday. Now we'll start by creating the HTML and then the head. In the head there will be a title. The title will be project 90, and then we'll link the JavaScript and the CSS. Now we'll start with the body. In the body, we'll add a heading with the guest list. Now we'll add a span with the input ID names, and placeholder will be enter name. Now we'll add a button. When we click the button, the submit name function will occur, and the ID will be submit button. The text will be submit. Then we'll close the button and then the span. We will add a HR. In the after the HR, we'll add a div. The ID will be submit names and it will be empty. Then we close the div and then another HR. Now HR will be a line. Now we'll add another heading guest list. The button. Then we'll add a button on click show names function and the text will be show. Then we'll create a div with the ID show names and then close the div. Then we'll add another HR. Then we'll add another button. When we click that button, the sort names function will work. Now in the sort names function, it will sort the names written by Eden's sister. Now we'll add another HR. After the HR, we'll add an input with the ID search. The placeholder will be search name. Then we'll add another button. Whenever we click that button, the function search name will occur. Now, whenever you type the name in the input, it will tell if the name is there or not. Then we'll create another div with the ID search name. It will be empty, and then we'll close the div, then the body, and then the HTML. Okay. Now we'll go to the JavaScript. Now the CSS you have to do on your own. You can style the page in many more colors and many more things. Now the variable will be guest names array, which will be empty, and then we'll add a function. The function will be submit name. Now we'll do the submit name function. The submit name function will add a variable guest name. It will store the names. Will store the ID names in it. This input, and then we'll push this to the guest name. Then we'll push the guest names array into the guest name. Then we'll add the guest names array to the submitted names. Then console it. And then we'll create another variable check length equal to guest names array dot length. Then we'll console.log the check length. Then the function submit name is done. Now we'll do the function show names. Now we'll get a variable a. It will store the guest names array and br. Then it will console guest names array again, and then we'll add a to the show names. The show names is the div given over here. Now the show names function is done. Now we'll do the sort name. Now we'll sort the guest names array, and then we get a variable b equal to guest names array with br, and then we'll console it. Then we'll show b the variable be in sorted names, which is the div given over here. Now we'll do the function search name. We'll create three variables. The first variable will be y. It will store the value search. And then the second variable will be found, that will be equal to 0. And then this third variable will be L, which is not equal to anything. Now we'll do a for. In the for, the L will be equal to 0. And then if the guest names array dot length is greater than L, then L plus plus. Then we'll add a if y equal to guest names array and L, then found equal to found plus 1. Then we'll show this in the search name. The text will be name found plus times or time. Then we'll console it. Then we'll console found name plus found plus times. And then we'll close it. Then we'll close the function search. Now let's test it out. Now when I click go live, it will show us the preview. Now you can enter any name. Like I'll enter my name and then I'll click on submit. It will show the name over here. And then if I add another name, um, like Walt, then if I give the name Betty. Now when I click show, it will show the names. And when I click sort, it will sort the names and show it over here. Now if we search the name Walt, if we click search, it will show how many times I have written Walt. Now if I write Walt one more time, then click on submit and then show and then sort. Now whenever I click Walt search, then it will show two times. Wasn't it fun? Comment below and leave a like. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe my channel and